Some of the most common questions I get about the work I support for people dealing with chronic functional disorders are: what is somatics or somatic education? What is a pandiculation? And why is this work different than other kinds of approaches? In a moment, I'm going to use a visual reference tool to help explain the concepts and to make it a bit more accessible. But in short, a pandiculation essentially refers to generating a slow, conscious contraction and then an even slower conscious release back out to a gradually more relaxed state. It's important to understand that we do this automatically all the time. Every time you've ever yawned and stretched, you've engaged a pandicular response. So what we're offering ourselves is the opportunity to bring awareness to the natural response the nervous system already utilizes to rebalance the muscles of the body. I'm holding here a Hoberman sphere to help illustrate the idea of a contraction about the whole body or a particular muscle group, such as the biceps or quadriceps of the leg. The process is pretty much the same no matter where you go. The muscle begins to lock itself into a more rigid orientation to gravity as it contracts. Now, there's less room for malleability, and muscles can get easily stuck in that position and not available to get nutrients and oxygen. They're also unable to let go of waste products as well. And because the nervous system wants to work more efficiently and use less energy, it winds up holding on to the contraction over the course of time. Holding a muscle at a higher set tone above and beyond the level that would allow for a natural return to balance sets us up for a chain of problems in the long run. When we normally feel tension, we think of a stretch as a means to get back to a release. And while that sounds like a way out, it may not really afford you the space to elongate a muscle, because when you stretch a muscle that's already contracted, the neurological signal that opposes the stretch reflex gets created in the system. This recontracts the muscle back to the previous state of tension it held prior to your stretch. And the result of this chronic tension is less mobility of the joints, less muscular tone and balance, discomfort, and often even more pain. So what we offer the body, either in small groups or private sessions, on a table or mats, is a self-facilitated or assisted chance to release hijacked muscles. That's the process I use to solely work with tight, sore, or painful muscles, to decontract them and to help support feeling better in the body and to profoundly relax the nervous system. If you'd like to find out more about how this could help, or to schedule a session, reach out to me here at First Person Healing Arts.